The Metal Gear series is home to some incredibly overpowered weapons. In this video, we're gonna go over 10 of the most powerful weapons players can unlock and then use in the mainline Metal Gear games. This list will include both lethal and non-lethal weapons, so there's a little something here for everyone. Also, keep in mind that the weapons on this list are strictly those that players can actually equip and use. With all of that out of the way, let's get into it.
Aha! You're using the easy gun.
Yeah. What is this gun anyway? I've never seen anything like it.
Of course you haven't. It's a noise-suppressed tranquilizer gun I designed especially for Fox.
Easing our way into the list at number 10 is the Easy Gun from Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. The Easy Gun is a non-lethal handgun available from the very beginning of the game when playing on very easy difficulty. On higher difficulties, it can be unlocked by capturing or killing every type of animal and collecting every plant in the game. Once you get your hands on it, its overpowered nature becomes apparent. It boasts infinite ammo, raises Snake's camo index to a minimum of 80%, even while moving, and comes with a built-in suppressor, meaning every shot is silent. However, this weapon truly becomes broken when players master tactical reload firing. Since most non-lethal guns in the series fire one dart at a time before requiring a reload, this limitation can be bypassed by reloading mid-shot. This tactic lets you fire rapidly, turning the Easy Gun into one of the most game-breaking weapons in the series. A fun fact about the Easy Gun is that it's actually the gun Solid Snake uses during the Snake vs. Monkey missions. In those missions, however, it is renamed to the Monkey Shaker. With its laser sight for precise long-range headshots and its camouflage-enhancing properties, the Easy Gun is an incredible tool for both stealth and boss encounters. It easily stands in a league of its own among non-lethal weapons. Moving over to the lethal side of things, the M4 Custom from Metal Gear Solid 4 is about as close to the perfect firearm as you can get. While it's not the most powerful weapon on this list, its accuracy, fire rate, and customization options make it absurdly versatile. Attaching a silencer makes it ideal for stealthy lethal runs, while non-lethal players can use it with smoke grenades to incapacitate groups of enemies or make a quick escape. The M4 shines due to its modularity, offering multiple attachments. Foregrip A boosts its already decent accuracy significantly. The Master Key attachment converts it into a shotgun hybrid for close range dominance. The grenade launcher turns it into a crowd control powerhouse, allowing you to fire frag, smoke, or stun grenades at range. The laser sight attachment extends auto-aim range, making advanced tactics much easier. The M4 Custom is the meta weapon in Metal Gear Online 2 for a reason. Thanks to its reliable damage output, adaptability, and pinpoint accuracy, it's one of the most dependable and overpowered firearms in the entire series. After completing Extra Ops number 98 in Peace Walker, players unlock the Fulton launcher, a modified Carl Gustav rocket launcher capable of Fultoning multiple enemies at once. This weapon is an absolute game changer. It allows you to Fulton enemies from a distance, making it far superior to using balloons manually. Even in hard vehicle missions, you can time your shots to Fulton entire squads just as they spawn. Pair it with the bandana, which doesn't disqualify you from S ranks in Peace Walker, by the way, for infinite Fultons, making extraction missions trivial. It also allows you to recruit rare soldiers that would otherwise be inaccessible, making it essential for Mother Base expansion. The Fulton launcher is a must-have weapon for any player that wants to experience everything Peace Walker has to offer.
Clear!
Fans may recognize this weapon as Akiba's sniper rifle from Act 5 of Metal Gear Solid 4. Players unlock it for a hefty price of 200,000 Drebin points, but it's worth every penny. The M82A2 is the most powerful conventional sniper rifle in the entire game. It can one-shot most enemies, regardless of where you hit them, and even two-shot most vehicles. With precise aiming, it can destroy geckos with a single well-placed headshot. It's such a ridiculously overpowered weapon that it happens to be series creator Hideo Kojima's personal favorite weapon, and one that he recommends every player use. On Big Boss Emblem runs, this weapon is a godsend, allowing you to quickly dispatch bosses and armored foes. A fun fact is that it's also usable in Metal Gear Online 2, but only when you play as Akiba. The MOSIN NAGANT in Metal Gear is a non-lethal sniper rifle with immense stopping power, making it a non-lethal powerhouse in both MGS3 and Peace Walker. In MGS3, Snake unlocks it after defeating the End non-lethally. Its range and accuracy make it superior to the Mark 22 during boss fights and the bike escape sequence with Eva. On European Extreme, it makes short work of one of the hardest bosses in the game, the Fury, and it's also highly effective against the boss when combined with CQC and stun grenades. In Peace Walker, the MOSIN NAGANT is perfect for non-lethal runs. Thanks to its scope zoom, it makes long-range headshots significantly easier, especially useful given the PSP's aiming limitations. Once fully upgraded, it even gains a silencer, making it the ultimate tool for non-lethal endgame missions. Despite not being as strong in MGS4 as its counterparts in other games, the MOSIN is still a great option when you don't have to worry about being loud and need to take an enemy out from long range. The MOSIN NAGANT has solidified its status as a series staple gun that any serious non-lethal player needs to take advantage of. If you thought non-lethal handguns and sniper rifles were overpowered, wait until you experience the S1000 Air Stun Shotgun. The shotgun uses non-lethal air rounds that can knock out guards with minimal accuracy required. What makes it so broken? Well, you don't need precise aim for it to be effective. Even shots that graze enemies will often knock them out. It also works great against heavily armored enemies, making it a powerful counter to the Phantom Pain's adaptive AI, which equips armor to combat overuse of handguns and sniper rifles. It's also surprisingly effective in medium-range combat, making it a versatile tool in almost any encounter. But what truly makes the S1000 overpowered is its silencer upgrade. When equipped with a silencer, this shotgun becomes a stealth powerhouse, letting you blast through entire enemy outposts undetected. You can essentially bypass the AI armor countermeasure without breaking stealth. In the Phantom Pain, where non-lethal playstyles are already incredibly viable, the S1000 stun shotgun makes you feel practically unstoppable. Its wide area of effectiveness, instant knockouts, and versatility makes it one of the most broken non-lethal weapons in the entire series.
Be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
No overpowered Metal Gear weapon list would be complete without the Railgun, specifically the versions from Metal Gear Solid 4 and Peace Walker. In MGS4, the Railgun is obtained after defeating Crying Wolf. This man-portable Railgun deals the highest damage of any weapon in the game when fully charged. Holding the aim button charges the weapon, and once the meter is full, it unleashes a devastating blast that obliterates most enemies in a single shot. Even on the boss extreme difficulty, the Railgun makes short work of armored enemies and even bosses. If you pair it with the MA2A2 sniper rifle from earlier in the list, you have Metal Gear Solid 4's most broken lethal weapon combo. In Peace Walker, the Railgun is slightly nerfed as it requires two players to maximize its potential. One player charges the RG Dynamo while the other fires the Railgun itself. When properly coordinated, it becomes an absolute powerhouse against armored vehicles and even AI bosses. While it doesn't quite reach its MGS4 levels of brokenness in Peace Walker, the Railgun remains an incredibly overpowered weapon in both games, capable of trivializing even the toughest encounters. Now we're getting into truly game-breaking territory. At number 3 is Peace Walker's M47, an anti-tank missile launcher that easily ranks as one of the most powerful weapons in the entire series. But what makes it so insane? Well, for one, its unmatched firepower. The M47 deals massive damage, capable of one-shotting most bosses except for late-game AI encounters, which still take quite heavy damage from it. The M47 can also lock onto targets, allowing pinpoint accuracy regardless of distance or movement. Once fired, its missiles reach their target quickly, making them nearly impossible for bosses or vehicles to dodge. Bringing the M47 into lower level boss fights feels almost like cheating. You can completely destroy vehicles, helicopters, and even AI bosses in just a few hits. In co-op, using multiple M47s makes even the toughest missions trivial. The only real downside is the grind to unlock it. You'll need S-rank soldiers and to progress through most of the extra ops missions in order to develop it. It's absolutely worth the effort though, as the M47 makes Peace Walker's toughest missions laughably easy. Another fun fact is that the RC missile launcher from Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake is actually canonically described as the M47 in Metal Gear 2's manual. Moving away from sheer firepower, we have the solar gun from Metal Gear Solid 4, a non-lethal weapon with insane utility and near unlimited ammo. The solar gun is a nod to Kojima's Boktai, which featured a solar-powered mechanic. In MGS4, this gimmick carries over. As long as Snake is in a sunlit area, the solar gun can continuously recharge, giving you effectively infinite non-lethal firepower. On the boss extreme, where buying non-lethal ammo is locked, the solar gun becomes a game changer. The solar gun can fire rapid non-lethal shots for crowd control, or you can charge up a devastating sun blast which instantly knocks out most enemies. Against the Beauty and the Beast core, the solar gun makes non-lethal takedowns quick and painless, sparing you from wasting precious tranq ammo. One of the most useful applications is during the motorbike chase with Eva, arguably one of the hardest sections in the game. The solar gun's rapid fire mode makes this chaotic section significantly easier. It's also perfect for clearing out heavily armored foes without worrying about ammo conservation. The only real downside, the solar gun isn't silenced, which means you'll be alerting enemies when you fire. However, the non-lethal stopping power makes this drawback almost irrelevant in most encounters. In the boss extreme difficulty, where ammo management is crucial, the solar gun is an absolute lifesaver. Its infinite sunlight-powered shots make it one of the most overpowered non-lethal weapons in Metal Gear history. Finally, sitting at number 1 is the legendary Patriot, the weapon wielded by the boss in Metal Gear Solid 3. Players unlock this infinite ammo machine gun by completing the game and loading their New Game Plus save data. It boasts an insane fire rate, incredible damage output, and a unique design modeled after a shortened M16 with a circular magazine intended to resemble an infinity symbol. What makes the Patriot so broken is its lethality and convenience. The infinite ammo and rapid fire capabilities let you shred through most enemies and bosses with ease. If you're strictly a non-lethal player and don't think you'll ever use the Patriot, think again. You can use the Patriot against bosses like Ocelot or the first Volgan encounter, and thanks to plot armor, they won't count as kills in the final score screen. You can even use it against the Fear by utilizing the fake death pill stun grenade trick, taking him out in seconds. In later games, the Patriot remains a god tier weapon, but its MGS3 incarnation is by far the most overpowered version. There is no better place for such a legendary weapon than the top spot. If you want to see some of the most broken weapons on this list in action and in glorious 4K resolution, make sure to watch this Metal Gear Solid 4 big boss run I did that incorporates quite a few of them. And let me know what your favorite Metal Gear weapon is in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.